Welcome back to Hutchinson, Kansas in the Hutchinson Sports Arena. We have just completed Game 5 of the Men's Division I National Tournament on Day 2. With us is the head coach of South Plains, Mr. Hayden Sowers. Coach, what an incredible effort tonight. You faced an incredible challenge in Panola. I thought Panola played a great game and gave your guys a great challenge. They hit everything in the first half.
I think what you saw, it happens every year up here. A team that gets to play out here in Day 1 is way more comfortable in the first half of Game 2. I was just looking at the stat sheet. 41. They got 47 to our 39 in the first half, and then we flipped it and went 41-29 in the second. They were playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of swagger. Our defense didn't help that, but I'm proud of this time of the year. You just got to find a way to win, and we did that.
Survive and advance.
That's all it is. 1 of 8.
It was interesting watching you guys in the second half. You know, we're sitting here watching the first half, and he looks at me and says, I don't like that body language, right? And, you know, you could almost see that switch hit where a couple of those losses that happened late in the season, the guys realized, you know what, losing kind of sucks. Let's not do that.
I didn't even go in the locker room at halftime. I let them have it. I mean, the players bring you this far, they're going to keep carrying you. You know, I heard Jabari McGee, Malik, Fat, Ham, all of our leaders saying this is not it. This is not it. And sure enough, they went out there and acted behind that.
It seemed like the offense maybe stalled a little bit in the first half, and it could be a comfort level plan out here, but I thought Jabari McGee showed a lot of on-court leadership in the second half, kind of, boys, come with me, jump on my back, I've got you.
I feel like we were emotionally unsteady in the first half. You know, we were trying to hit home runs, one mistake, we were all up in the air, but they just stayed together and calmed down and did what we knew we had to do to win the game. We did not play well by any means. We got to get better from that if we're going to win and move on.
You know, Jabari McGee has been the leader of this team all year. He is incredibly tough. He looks like a football player. The athleticism, everything like that. But what was really interesting to see him, especially in the second half, is he put the emotion in the right places. You know, you didn't see him kind of, you know, throwing his hands up. You didn't see whatever, and just focusing that energy. Everybody else tuned into that.
You know, the leadership from him has been a work in progress, but he's gotten so much better from when he first got there. He's a vocal guy. I've been on him all year about what you just said. Put your energy in the right place. I've never met a kid that wants to win more than him, which is why I like him on my team. I mean, he just wants to win. He wants to win more than any player in the country, and I'm happy for him. He had a pretty good game. You know, I know he's probably disappointed with those 7 turnovers, but another thing here I like, he drew. I guess that's fouls drawn there. He drew 9 fouls. You know, he put pressure on him. He got him in foul trouble. We played a pretty good second half. We got to sit here and watch 2 really good teams and get the winner of it Wednesday.
One of my favorite players on your team, I've been a big fan all year, is Jalen Hampton. He had 9 rebounds, but he had an incredible block shot at the end of the game that really gave you a lot of momentum down the stretch. I mean, I think he's kind of an X factor for you. And I know there's a lot of Division I coaches here. I think they need to take a hard look at him before they leave this national tournament.
I've been telling people, he's just a winner. He sacrificed so much points-wise being with us because we have Jabari, Fat, and Malik, but he's the hardest playing dude in the country, I feel like. He couldn't really find his way offensively tonight, but he still had 9 rebounds. He had a big dunk down there on the pass from Malik, and then he got a huge block, like you said, right here. He's just the glue guy is what he is, and he's a pretty good glue guy. So I would agree with you.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we'll let you enjoy this one with your team. Thanks so much for stopping by and joining us. Enjoy the rest of the week. Get ready.
We'll see you Wednesday.
All right, see you, Coach. Take care.
Be good.
All right, that is Coach Hayden Sowers with South Plains. Great win for South Plains tonight. They have punched their ticket into the Elite 8. At this point, we know 3 of the Elite 8, the teams that are in the round of 8. South Plains, Northwest Florida, and Barton. 3 of the top 8 seeds.
Pretty good basketball teams right there.
Good basketball. Speaking of good basketball, we got 1 more game tonight. I wish there was more, but I'm told there will only be 1 more game tonight.
But guess what we get to watch?
We get to watch The Firm.
The Firm.
If you've watched JUCO Jam all season, you know that Brandon and I love The Firm, which is Amar Aguilar, Dylan Williams, who is a 4.0 student, Dior Connors, and A.J. Dixon. And they make up a whole lot of points, and they can easily get 80 all by themselves, and they go up against a Trinity Valley team that was really impressive with a really loud band. And we're looking forward to a loud finale tonight, Game 6. We both love Trinity Valley, what we saw yesterday, right? Ahmad Bynum, number 1 off the bench, big and athletic. Devin Hampton. I mean, a lot of good talent on this Trinity Valley team.
Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing about this one is the shooting of Triton from the firm, which, by the way, we're probably going to have to decide on some order of the names at some point. We keep mixing it up. We'll try a few different things out while the game's going on. But if Trinity Valley is going to have to defend the perimeter like they have not had to do all year, these things will rain from all over the place. It's unbelievable when you watch Triton really get going with those 4 guys, and it just comes at you from all angles. So Trinity Valley is a very sound, hard-playing defensive team, but this is going to be a test that they don't see very often.
Right, you have a lot of athletes on Trinity Valley who I think have the chance to match up well with Triton. Devin Franklin, a little bit of a kind of jack-of-all-trades, 6'8", skilled defensive player. Denham Johnson, number 5, really jumped off the tape at me this week. Extremely gifted athlete, along with Bynum. What do you think the keys are for Trinity Valley if they hope to make an upset and be the first non-top 8 team to make it to the Elite 8?
You know, I think what they're really going to have to just, like we just talked about, they're going to have to sit down and defend. They're going to have to use that length and athleticism that, you know, they might check a few of those boxes more so than Triton in some ways. But what's a little different about this than maybe your kind of typical Region 4 team is Triton goes out and battle tests the holy heck out of themselves.
Home and home with Indian Hills.
Home and home with Indian Hills. They're playing all over the place to get as many of those tough games as they can because their region just isn't as strong as some other ones. So you have a team of unbelievable scores that is battle tested. I mean, they average 92 points a game.
Right, 39% from 3.
And it's not a like system weird 92 points per game, right? We just make a whole lot of shots. So
yeah, they're just not running and jacking up threes. They're getting it through half-court sets, through just incredible offensive efficiency. I have no idea what's about to happen, but I know it's going to be a lot of fun. I know it's going to be really loud, and I'm looking forward to a great Game 6 of the national tournament.
Let's see it. I'm
All
ready.
right, guys, stay with us if you haven't done so already. Make sure that you have subscribed to ESPN Plus to watch this game. It's going to be another great game in Hutchinson, Kansas in the Sports Arena. Continue with us. We'll have post-game comments after the conclusion of this game. Have a great basketball evening.